my parents hit me, and I come from a family of 6 boys, as I said before. If you don't finish your food, somebody will for you. So.
All right. So let me ask you this: do you think that the best way to deal with children who have attitude issues or have depression, the best thing to do is to give them weapons to make them happy, like this mother in Pennsylvania? Or do you think that this mother was negligent in her duty as a parent when she didn't confront the real issue that this kid was going through, such as depression?
I apologize. Is this John or Jeff?
Dave.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, just talk.
Jay, listen, this is what I think.
Right, tell us what you
Was the parent negligent in giving the kid weapons? Of course. You answered your own question. Come on. Anybody with a sensible head knows. You got to teach your kid the difference between right and wrong. Is giving him weapons at a young age before he's able to decide for himself right? Absolutely not.
Well, here's what you do. If you know your kid, all right, and there's nothing wrong with letting your kid have a gun with proper supervision. Okay?
Wow, you did not just say that.
There's nothing wrong with that. With proper supervision.
Your kid.
If your kid is normal.
Define kid.
Dave.
A minor. A minor is a
kid, a young kid.
Listen, Dave, you've taken some hits to the head, so it's like we're talking to a boxer.
Oh, never head blows. Never head blows. Let me clarify that. Never head blows.
Listen, but here's the deal. I mean, this kid was Exhibit A, who you don't give a gun to. Okay. Now, when I say let your kid have a gun, if you have a gun and you go shooting or you go hunting or you go to the firing range, okay, there are plenty of responsible parents, okay, that are responsible gun owners that show and teach their kid, okay, proper responsibility when it comes to the awesome responsibility of having a gun. But if your kid is flipping out, if your kid is little porker boy getting wedgies every day and he's mad, the anger is percolating in his brain, no, that kid does not get a gun, okay? That kid isn't on the computer looking how to make bombs if you know what time it is with your kids.
And these bombs were being manufactured and assembled in the kid's bedroom. So if a good parent is monitoring their child, they should be able to know if there's any grenades in the bedroom.
Question. Grenades withheld. Do you not know, should you not, as a responsible parent that gives your kid a gun, shows them how to use it, know where that gun is at all times until that kid is old enough? Let's say 18.
When you let your kid have a gun, you control that gun, okay? You let the kid use that gun with proper supervision. Absolutely. You don't say, here you go, here's your gun, have a field day.
Yeah, I mean, listen, common sense. Listen, I don't think you should introduce guns to...
That's the thing, though. People do not have common sense all the time. We take common sense for granted. There are a lot of book smart people in this world, but common sense? You cannot buy that, John Jeff. Come on. I'm sure you agree with this.
No, you're absolutely 100% correct.
But you know something? I think people who are book smart have a little bit more common sense than someone who's not educated well at all.
But sometimes you hear about people who are so smart they're stupid. I mean, they could tell you differential equations. They could split an atom, but they have no clue.
They can quote Nietzsche.
But honestly, who do you think has more common sense? Someone with no education or someone who has a lot of education?
You know, I've seen some fairly intelligent, high IQ'd people that are just dumb when it comes to doing regular things. And I've seen some people that barely have a high school education that have 10 times more common sense when it comes to everyday life.
Yeah, but I think most of the people in prison are uneducated.
Oh, well, that's because they're uneducated and they're criminals.
I mean, most people in prison are not college graduates. Is that a shock to anybody?
But you've heard the whole absent-minded professor theory, where the guy is so smart, he's brilliant. Okay, the guy is.
Yeah, but what is the percentage of people in prison? Okay, that are college graduates?
I don't know how prison came up, by the way, but
I say that because, you know, people do stupid things in life, and I'm willing to bet that, you know, people do stupid things, and by and large, I say those are the most uneducated people because they end up in prison.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just like...
to answer your question, prisoners can do all the stupid things they want because they're locked up. They don't affect us.
Yeah, but we're not discussing that. We're talking about the educational level of the average person David?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You're not talking to your parents
Or your other brothers.
or your other brothers who.
I know. I thought it was a civilized debate.
It is a civilized
Of course
debate.
not.
But what we're saying here is, I maintain that the majority of the knuckleheads in our society who are in prison, they don't have a good education.
And that's fine. But you know what? They got caught. This guy did not. He did damage before he got caught.
I know, but my point is this: would you rather have someone with a lot of education, or would you rather deal with someone who has no education? Who is more dangerous to society, the educated or the uneducated? The answer is the uneducated. All you have to do is visit a prison or jail, and you will see for yourself.
You know what the sick thing is? That stupid, uneducated person that's in there for life for a violent crime can get educated and get their PhD, and you and I, all the taxpayers, have to pay for that knucklehead. That's disgusting. You got some college student that can't go to college because he isn't qualified for a student loan.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, man. PU stinky.
Anyway, David, we appreciate the call
Yeah.
and the dialogue. Send us your emails at our website.